Oh, a dollar.
You know what I need from you when I get home. You better not be on the phone.
Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Riptide. Also, it's Daniel, and today I'll be bringing you guys a little story time video. I got a little story to tell you guys. Hopefully this will make some sense. Hopefully you all believe this is real, because obviously I don't do this a lot, and I'm not gonna fabricate something stupid for views, because I don't know, I've been doing this long enough where I think you guys would know that's not something I do. But either way, I'm not gonna really stay on that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you might know that I recently just got back from vacation. I went to California with my family, went on vacation and stuff, and went to San Francisco, that part of the area, because we've been to Los Angeles before a couple years ago, and it was neat. But decided to go somewhere different and see some new sights like the bridge and some of the parks, and we mainly go on all our vacations to watch baseball, but that's a different story. Yeah, so we main part of this story, as you can tell, involves a man that is more than likely homeless, which is kind of odd. I know vacation wise you don't really think about stuff like that. I don't know what someone's telling a story, but you'll see what I mean when I get a little bit further into it. Alright, so this man, actually, before I get into like the guy himself, I probably should give you a little background on the situation here. So, all right, so the background on the situation was we had a little bit more free time than we thought we'd have, so we decided to just do something one day, and that was to go to one of the parks, the parks in the area, and take a little Segway tour of it. So you guys know what Segways are. It's 2016, not the ones with no handles that kids ride around and vape on or whatever. I don't know, because let's be honest, you can't really do a multiple-hour tour on something with no handles. But like the legitimate actual Segways, not some stupid like hoverboard, whatever. But yeah, you get what I'm talking about. So when I say Segway, hopefully you know what I mean. It's like a 2-hour tour. It's through a park. You can stop off, show you some of the sights in the park, around the park, things like that. So like I said, it's like typical tour type stuff for tourists and people that aren't from the area, which obviously I'm not. You know, I'm from like the other side of the country, so all makes sense why we do this whole thing. I just realized I iterated on that topic way more than I should have, but I'm gonna just keep going past it and leave it all in, because why not? Yeah, so in our group there was like 9 people, so it was me and my parents. I think it was two married couples, and then a guy and his daughter. So pretty much we all ride in a straight line. I'm pretty sure all the one of the rules with that is that you have to ride in, I think you have to ride in a straight line with those Segways, and you have to ride on like either way you follow a tour guide, so it's not like you're gonna you're just like you're gonna go somewhere you're not supposed to. Yeah, so this case was just like any of the other ones. We just made a stop, and we had went to this little trail thing to see something significant about this tree. I don't remember exactly what it was, but something significant about a tree, and I believe it was something that people in the park had placed on the tree. So we're there looking at this thing on the tree, and we obviously had to get off our Segways to do so because it was off the road. But anyway, we're there, and he tells us about the tree, and we all, you know, take in the knowledge and try to sound like Ty Lopez there, completely disregard that. Anyway though, so we're following along. We just got off the trail. We're in a line. We're going down the sidewalk to get back to the road, because obviously if you're on a trail off the side of the road, like in the park, you have to take the sidewalk to get back to the street, because you can't just like jump and hop curbs in those things. It doesn't work like that. At least I can't. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about not hopping curbs, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a trainee. I should have hit, honestly, but whatever. But yeah, so we're there, just doing our thing, following him along. We, like I said, on the sidewalk, but we're not taking up the whole sidewalk. We're on the right side of the sidewalk, so people can still walk on the left and things like that. Because, you know, I guess he's done this a million times. This is his job, so he's not trying to. He's got it down to a science, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He knows where to go and like how to I don't know, keep room for pedestrians and things of that nature. And you guys remember that I was last in line, so our line's going down the road, and I didn't find this out until afterwards, but apparently while we were in this line, one of my parents up towards the front, the other one, you know, they're like second or third in line, and then the other one's, you know, fourth or fifth, something like that, third, somewhere around there, and I was last in line. But I didn't find this out till after. But as we were riding along, a man ran out of the bushes and jumped in between one of my parents and the person in front of him. Like, just jump in front of him for no apparent reason. Well, anyway, like I said, I didn't find that out till after. That's not super relevant. I mean, it involves the person, but you know, I'm just being a tourist. I'm just riding along, looking at sights to see and things of that nature, looking around, you know. I don't know. I mean, I had plenty of room in front of me, so I wasn't really keeping my eye on the person in front of me. I knew I had enough room in between me, so I'm just kind of looking at everything in the park, observing the sights and whatnot, and then I hear something. So yeah, so imagine just riding along, enjoying yourself, and you see this guy like just sprinting at you out of nowhere. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to sound like I'm stereotyping, but the dude just looks straight up homeless. He like baggy clothes, didn't like he'd showered in forever, had these huge wide eyes, so it made me think he's probably on some type of drug, and not in like the G-Eazy type of way, but like the bad way. Then again, I guess the G-Eazy type of way is kind of the bad way too, but well, whatever. So, and he had a lime green backpack on. A lime green backpack. Okay, now I don't know about you guys, but that just screams sketch to me. Like, who wears a lime green? Anyway, that's not the point. I'm kind of going off on a tangent there, but this guy just ran at me, and he drops his shoulder, slams into me, and I go into some bushes. I caught myself in the Segway, like I caught it standing up, because obviously I don't want to hit the ground, because I'm pretty sure those things are a lot of money. So I didn't want to have any kind of thing happen to where we're gonna have to pay for something like that had to do with that, because that just, I don't know, it's kind of a vacation ruiner. So I fall in the bushes, and I almost like land on my back in this bush, but I caught myself because it was kind of on a hill, so I was able to angle myself and like make sure I was able to stay up. Caught the Segway, then and then from there I didn't know what had just happened really. But then this guy started yelling at me to stop riding in the, let's see, we all know I keep my channel PG rated here. So this guy, he told me to ride in the street and not the road. But, you know, good for him. But he just repeatedly kept yelling at me, and my first instinct was like, am I gonna have to do something about this? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a big individual. I'm a very smaller human being. So I say something to him, and again, it's not like I keep my channel very PG rated. I try to stay PG rated myself in real life, but this guy, yeah, he got me a little upset. So I exchanged a few words with the gentleman. They weren't nice words by any means, and it was weird because no matter what I said to him, again, I used some colorful characters in the sentence in which I talked to this man, but that's besides the point. This man, he just kept reiterating that I ride in the street. Yeah, and I don't know. And then I guess after he realized what he'd done, he just kind of took off and ran the other way. And you know, by the time he was on his way off, you know, my group had realized that I was, they thought I had fallen off, but they saw the guy running off, and I explained to them what had happened, and yeah, the whole situation was just kind of weird. But I guess lesson to be learned from the story: don't ride your Segway past a homeless man's bush. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a blessing in disguise though, guys, because, you know, I normally never have anything to talk about on my cutcoms, and this gave me the perfect topic. So now that I think about it, I could have titled this video, "You Can't Believe What Happened," or "I Fought a Home." But you know what they say, all's well that ends well, and you know, I think my friend Jimmy said it best, really.
Yeah, bitches be tripping, you feel me, fam?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just stay swerving, homie.
Anyway, though, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I thought I didn't have a shot, but I remember playing with Shaggy and Gift the other day. I actually hit a shot, so yeah, I actually do have one because I found it when I exported this recording, so that's great. So I'm gonna cut to a shot, and that'll be the video. But anyway, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. Mine is Riptide, and I'll see you all on Monday with another video.
I love you so much more.